It's Mogol TV, and in this video we'll show you 10 seemingly easy puzzles, but not everyone can solve them the first time. Number 1. To begin with, we will play a thimble, but unlike the original gambling game, everything is fair with us and you do not risk losing money. Let's just check your attention. Follow the movement of the cups. So, the ball is under cup number 2. Give this video a like if you answered correctly. Now we're going to make it more difficult. And finally, the hardest round. Number 2. While picking mushrooms in the woods, the man stumbled upon an abandoned building. As soon as he stepped inside, the door slammed and he heard a scary voice. The voice announced that the man could only go free through one of the 3 doors. Behind the first door, an executioner awaits him, from whom not a single person has yet left alive. Behind the second door is a giant and very hungry lion. He instantly pounces on every living being. Behind the third door there is water and electrical wires scattered everywhere. Water conducts electricity, and the first time you touch it, it will electrocute you to death with 1,000 volts. What door should a man choose to survive? So, if you were attentive and smart enough, you saw rubber boots on the man's feet. In such shoes go to pick mushrooms. Boots can save a man's life if he chooses the third door. Rubber does not conduct electricity, so water spilled on the floor and scattered wires are not dangerous. Through this door the man will come out unharmed. Number 3. A riddle about doors, but this time you don't know what's hidden behind them. All we know is that only one of them is the way out. Behind all the other doors there is imminent death. In order to choose a safe door, you have a clue that has numbers written on it. So, which door is the way out? In fact, this puzzle is not so simple. Some of you may have noticed the clock on the wall. It's there for a reason. Each digit in the clue is not just a digit, but the time on the dial. If we put dots on each hour that is indicated in the hint, and then connect these dots, then we get a figure. This figure is only on one of the doors, and it is safe. Number 4. And now a detective mystery. There was a robbery in one of the apartments during the night. The thieves stole a flashlight, a radio, and a toothbrush. On suspicion of theft, a bat, a turtle, and a pig were detained. Think about it and tell me, which one of them is the robber? To solve this crime, we need logic and a little knowledge about the animal kingdom. As you know, bats use echolocation to navigate in the dark. That is, they pick up sound that is reflected from objects, and they definitely do not need a flashlight. Turtles don't have teeth, so they certainly don't need a toothbrush. The turtle is innocent. Thus, the robber is a pig. Number 5. A logical riddle. Listen to me carefully. A farmer had 16 sheep, he sold all but 12. How many sheep are left? You don't need to know how to count to solve this problem. The main thing is to be attentive. The statement says, he sold all but 12 sheep. Accordingly, he had 12 sheep left. Number 6. In winter, a man was found murdered in a snow-covered field near a small village. Only one trail of footprints was found near the body. It looked like this. The nearest village, though small, had several hundred people living in it. Who is the first person the police should look for among the residents? If you look closely at what the tracks look like in the snow, the answer becomes obvious. After all, in addition to traces, there are 2 parallel lines. Such traces could be left by a person who was pushing a wheelchair in front of him. The police need to look for these 2 people in the first place. Number 7. Without interchanging the numbers, put plus or minus signs between them so that the result is 100. Important, you can only use 3 signs. So, the correct answer is, you need to put 2 minuses and 1 plus in this way, then you get 100. Number 8. And another detective mystery. The businessman was killed on the 1st of January in his home. Police have identified 3 murder suspects. Andrei, Leonid and Serge. They testified as to what they were doing at that time. Andrei said that he was abroad at that moment. Leonid stated that he was sick and stayed in bed on the doctor's recommendation. Serge said that he went to the tax office to draw up documents. Which one of them lied and is the murderer? To solve this puzzle, you just had to be attentive. I said that the murder happened on the 1st of January, and on that day all government offices are closed, including the tax office. So Serge lied, he is the killer. Number 9. The question is very simple. In which of these taps will the water run faster? The correct answer is faucet number 2. In other cases, the water will have to go up, and the passage will take longer. Number 10. There are 2 men sitting on the playground next to the sandbox. Which one is the boy's father and which one is not? The man at number 2 pays no attention to anything but his phone, while the man at number 1 watches carefully to make sure nothing happens to the child. From this we can conclude that he is the father of the boy in the sandbox. Write in the comments how many puzzles you solved correctly. Also visit the group Mogol TV at Contact. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell to keep up with new videos and leave comments under this video.